At a webcam a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. We're here to talk about Star Wars.
See, I was going to open with like the Star Wars theme, but
Outrageous
Yeah, I completely forgot it as well. I was like,
We could have just started doing Duel of Fates, like.
That's a bit I know. Yes. Star Wars Kraken.
So, spoilers, if you don't want to hear about anything Star Wars related, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Some people don't like it.
Yeah.
Trekkies.
Yeah. I almost said I was actually going to go very dark there. Trekkies can like Star Wars, and Star Wars people can like Star Trek. Babylon 5, though. Ooh. Don't mind Babylon 5. It was a bit weird, but...
I tried to watch it. That was about it, really.
That was it. Just leave it.
I tried to watch it.
We need to get you like a little dust devil or dust baller and then just like roll across the camera. So, if you could sum up Rise of Skywalker in a word, go, Tyney.
Excellent.
And
Happy.
meh.
Oh, get out.
Too much happened too fast.
I would agree with that, yes.
Yes.
There's a lot that was unresolved, and there's one or two things that happened that just didn't need to happen. And I also like travelling times just don't mean anything in Star Wars.
Oh
now.
yeah, we said that. Yeah, when we.
It was something. There's one line in it which I think if you cut that line out, the film would be instantly better. Which is we only have 16 hours to do everything. Like, why put we have 16 hours before?
Because everyone loves a time crunch.
But
you jump in between like 20 different planets
with different time zones and different hours.
Oh, I was like that.
A planetary rotation on one planet is not going to be the same as the other one. So you could go to an Earth-like planet, it's like, 24 hours. You can go to the one on the other side of the galaxy. Their days could be 48 hours to 60 hours.
I did not think... Don't break my brain. I like this movie. I will hear nothing.
Not by the end of this video, you won't.
No, I will not be swayed.
But the things that I really didn't like, and this is just... I'll narrow it down. I'll keep it to three things. Knights of Ren were jobbers. They did nothing.
Yeah.
In the entire trilogy, they did nothing. They were meant to be force-sensitive powerhouses trained by Kylo Ren and Snoke or whatever.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm so angry on that. I've forgotten the other ones. Ben dying at the end.
He had to die.
He didn't have to die. He could have gone... The famous thing of all the Skywalkers is pissing off into exile. And he could have done that.
He had to die. I'm a big Ben Solo fan. He had to die.
See, I'm taking it along the lines of that. Darth Vader went obviously
Redeemed,
right into the dark, and as he redeemed.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you're gonna do the thing, you go dark or redeem, but obviously you can't hold all that hate.
Yeah. But okay, why did he dissipate into nothing? Which essentially means that he became...
I do not know that.
Which means he becomes a Force Ghost, which means he gets to live forever.
That irritated me.
That slightly annoyed me because it's...
Leia had something to do with it?
It's like a weird thing because...
My baby boy!
Yeah, I'll take him back.
Like the weird part of like that entire becoming a Force Ghost is in the Lost series of Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. That skill is taught to Yoda by Qui-Gon Jinn.
And Qui-Gon Jinn learnt from some random hermit.
Yeah. And then, but Qui-Gon Jinn teaches it to Yoda after Qui-Gon's already dead.
Does Qui-Gon turn to... Does Qui-Gon disappear? I can't remember.
No, Qui-Gon dies.
I know he's in a pirate somewhere.
They burn him, don't they?
They burn him.
So he doesn't disappear, no, they burn him.
Fun.
Yeah.
Does he get a chance?
But what happens is...
He had a good few hours.
Oh, yeah.
They
didn't just like, match to him right there.
Oh, he's down on the floor. Quick, Ewan. Wake him up.
Just a random Jedi just stubs his toe, falls to the floor. Like, Another one comes over. It's alright, I'm alright. No, sorry. No. All of them carry lighter fluid with them. That's for that very reason.
That's what a lightsaber is for.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Slightly toasted. What was the third thing that I didn't like about the film as well? Sorry, because I was trying to do the three, wasn't I?
Yeah, sorry.
Kylo Ren dying. Knights of Ren
Suck.
I thought Snoke being in a pickle jar was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Every bit Palpatine was on the screen was hilarious. I loved Palpatine just being on the screen. But Palpatine being shoehorned in to be the big bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of that. He was brilliant, but it's just like, it's gone a bit off the rails, this. What do we do? Palpatine.
Yeah. I mean, and I think they've had to release, like, people have had to come out and release statements and other things to go, hey, this is all of this and why this is confirmed and stuff like that. Like, there's
That's
many
it. I've just
people
thought
doing
about it, and it is in line with Palpatine. Palpatine's message to the galaxy. His ominous return. Only heard in Fortnite. Did you not know that?
No.
You know, at the beginning there's a scroll and it goes, the dead speak.
Yeah.
Palpatine has said that he's returning. Da, 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 da. That was broadcast in Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite.
Nope.
You mean like the game Fortnite?
Oh, yeah.
I don't well, that's not... Right, okay, cool.
I guess you're slowly succumbing to the dark side.
No, I'm just annoyed with the advert team. That's terrible advert.
Yeah, it's terrible. I didn't even know it was in Fortnite until somebody said it.
My word.
Yeah.
Why would you put it in such a...
Because there's
Garbage
so
video.
many young children that play it.
But you're not
Star Wars
targeting...
is a kids' movie.
Is it...
Oh, for God's sake.
I feel really bad for Chewie. He's watched everybody he loved die.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
And he's still alive.
But he did get his medal.
It wasn't his medal.
He already had... In one of the comics... They did a comic after... A few years after the original trilogy where he got a medal.
Yeah, but hasn't that been retconned or whatever the word is now?
It might have been... I don't know.
Yes, like Mara
The
Jade.
Legends.
It depends on who owns the rights.
Yeah.
It's very squiffy.
Yeah, but... So, him not getting his medal is not canon, but the brother, sister and father of the Force is canon.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
What? Who?
Right. So, in Star Wars
Did you fall
canon,
asleep during that?
Yes.
the Force is represented by the light side, dark side, and the balance. Anakin Skywalker goes to a planet, crashes on the planet, and he meets the father, the balance, the daughter, the light, and the brother, the dark.
Oh, I'm having vague flashbacks here. Yeah.
They're so powerful with the Force that they're essentially gods.
Yeah.
Then he kills them. Literally, they bring him to the planet to go, are you the chosen one? Oh, we're all dead now. Which is really annoying because Abeloth, the mother, is no longer canon, I don't think, anymore.
Yeah, I don't think she is.
Which, she's an absolute awesome character. Like villain, but no.
But, on that note, Darth Revan is canon now. It's a weird thing. Apparently, the Sith troopers in the new film...
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Sorry,
But, were, their companies are named after Sith Lords.
One of them is... Yes, I heard that as well.
The something Revan company.
Alright, okay.
Which
indicates that
Darth Revan existed, which means we could get an Old Republic story at some point.
Well, one thing I was going to go into, especially with Rian Johnson, because Rian Johnson in The Last Jedi, he's apparently doing a trilogy which is set in the Old Republic. But in that vein, Revan still appears in the Old Republic computer game, which I'm guessing Disney have to sign off with.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask. It's set... Knights of the Old Republic is set before the Old Republic, like a long time before the Old Republic, but the Old Republic has Revan in because apparently he was asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah. And there's his worshippers or followers, the Revanites in it.
Yeah.
Revan! I love Revan. He's awesome.
It was pretty cool. It was quite funny when you play Knights of the Republic the first time. You realise who it is. You go, do you know what? I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to call my character Revan. Like, no one picks up on it all the way up until it's like, wait, you were Revan? Oh!
I love when you go to like the Jedi Academy after you know that you're at the Sith Academy and you know you're Revan. It's like, and who do you think you are? I'm Revan. Haha, good joke. I'm like, no, literally, I'm Revan. 2 hours later after you finish the game. Oh, you were that Revan.
Oh, I see now.
I love that game, especially I was watching people play through it and they were just being absolute dicks to everybody.
So come on, Rise of Skywalker, what were your favourite bits? The kiss, the kiss, the kiss, the kiss, the kiss. Ah, yes.
All right. Pulling force powers out of your ass. That's another thing I really... Right. Snoke was
I
making...
can't hear everything about this movie.
Apparently I can.
Apparently you can.
The fight... As much as they were jobbers, the fight between Ben Solo and the Knights of Ren was good.
Yes.
Him getting a lightsaber teleported to him, though.
Yeah, okay.
That's a force power that has never existed before.
Yeah.
But yet, plot convenience. Let's think what else was good. I'll let you guys go first. What do you like about it? You might spark something.
I like the fan service. I am a big fan service person.
Billy Ray.
So I like the going back to the Death Star and all that sort of like scenery and sort of seeing that again. That was lovely.
Oh, look at this dagger that was forged after the Death Star was destroyed. So if you stand in this certain spot right here, it lines up perfectly with this bit that we just realised pulls out.
Yeah. You can't hit everything. Stop it.
Darth Ray was on the screen for 10 seconds.
Why did you get so much like trailer time?
I know.
She got quite a bit of trailer. Well, yeah, she got quite a bit of
An
trailer.
entire bit of the movie was in the trailer, essentially.
I'm you, the true you, the dark you.
Yeah.
Persona meme.
What was your favourite? Come on.
Actually, there was quite a few. Obviously, there was the.
Oh no, we've killed Chewbacca. Wait, no, we haven't.
No, it was the climactic fight near the end, not against. I think like the space battle, stuff like that.
Yeah,
the riding horses with the line of they're not flying ships.
Oh, it was jam their speeders. They're not on speeders, sir.
Not on speeders. He's like,
all right, no, I've realised. Okay, I've forgotten his name now. The English actor that was only in this movie.
oh, I know that man. Yeah, the oldish man.
Pride.
Yeah.
I liked him. No, it's not Hugh Grant, is it?
No, it's not Hugh Grant. But he looks slightly like Hugh Grant.
Is it something Grant? Anyway,
probably.
His entire thing through it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, anytime Palpatine was on the screen, I loved it. Especially his heel turn right at the end. It's like, oh, kill me, I'm far too weak. Oh, look, I'm better now. I'll be Emperor again.
And I've had these jazzy robes on underneath all the whole time.
No, it's the Force power, Space Wizards.
Yes.
Yeah, quite literally, it's like, oh, you've healed my clothes as well. Thank you.
Like, do you have? I'd love to know that.
I did enjoy that. Him just Palpatine being on screen was brilliant. Especially as like, I'm so dead, guys. Just kill me. Just kill me now. Oh no, I'm gonna kill you now. I will literally death field you. And oh look, I'm better. I like the Sith troopers. I like the fact that they're all in red armour.
Yeah.
The space battle, I didn't like it.
Really?
We have a fleet. Okay, what they're doing here, they're just waiting. Okay, but if we get above the planet, nothing will stop us. Yes, but we have to wait for the signal. Okay. But I'm saying if we go up, nothing can stop us. We can literally fan out, so we're not hitting each other, which is they drop to a certain level so they don't shoot each other. They have a glaring big weakness on all of their ships. So, literally, if they just gone up, the entire thing. It was a repeat of the shield thing on Endor.
Yeah.
If we destroy this, they're screwed.
You did say if this felt like a massive, was it?
Like
Return?
Return of the Jedi with extra layers.
Yeah.
But they did only have 16 hours to get everything done.
Oh,
so therefore, you can't get all them ships up in space in only 16 hours.
Yeah, but even if they went out one at a time, it's just a massive plot hole. Especially, I'll link you the video that I watched where it was it's Screen Rant, I think it is, where it's the Rise of Skywalker pitch meeting, and it's quite literally one of the ones is that they go, so what about Maz and where she got that lightsaber from? I completely forgot about that bit.
There'll be a book you can read later. Like
well,
everything else.
apparently there's a comic series out for Kylo Ren which explains all the Knights of Ren.
Well, there we go then.
Yeah.
They're good with the backstory, but no one's good. Like if you're watching just the movies,
Yeah.
You are gonna be sat there going, what?
It's a bit like how in The Force Awakens you're like, wait, Rey's never left the planet. Why does she know how to fly the Millennium Falcon? And then you read a book and you're like, oh wait, she built a spaceship from scratch, and then piloted it.
Like flight tester or something in the cockpit or something?
Yeah, she repurposed it, like her AT-AT had a repurposed flight simulator in it.
Right.
That she basically used to just play on for fun.
So
and
she
had
got
all the
the...
ships. So she got that. Then she found a spaceship that she then repaired.
To try and get us.
Went to try and sell it to get plenty of food, and it got stolen.
The chosen one. Was she the chosen? I don't know. She wasn't the chosen one, was she?
No.
Although she displayed some power far beyond most Jedi Masters.
Yeah.
One bit I did actually like was the bit where she's on the floor and all the previous Jedi started speaking to her.
Yes.
Like Rise.
Yes.
And I didn't realise that there was Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke, Leia, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, there was both Obi-Wans.
You actually got like credits for it as well, didn't
Yeah,
you?
and Ahsoka Tano was in it.
Yep, I think there was
But
another
not
random
Ezra.
one as well, wasn't there?
Don't think Ezra was in it,
Was it
but Kanan was in.
Yeah, it was Kanan.
Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah.
Which freaked me out when I found that out.
Yeah.
I did not know, because I watched Rebels and I was like, what?
Yeah, there's a video of him ranting on the internet about, I was a character in Star Wars, so I know better than you about Star Wars. I'm like, yeah, you've played a Jedi that and in a series the majority of Star Wars fans haven't even watched.
Yeah.
I like this.
I haven't watched it. It's probably really good. People ranting about it. I need to watch Clone Wars.
Yeah. Clone Wars is good.
I could probably do
Rebels
rewatching that.
is like with Rebels and Clone Wars. The first seasons are very much designed as, hey children, you should watch Star Wars. And then
Hey kids, do you like Space Wars?
Yeah, and then
Trench coat.
as it goes on, like the end of season,
Is that a thermal detonator?
like season 5 of like Clone Wars is just like, oh, like that's not
Yeah.
what children are watching.
Funnily enough, saying that because the Inquisition are in that. Jedi Fallen Order. We've both finished it.
Yeah.
You don't mind.
I know.
You watch the ending.
I
man.
literally watched the ending with you, didn't I?
You've not seen the game all the way through, and then you're like, oh look, okay, I've come for the end.
Oh, hi, Darth Vader. I like the setup of it. I liked how it progressed along. There was one or two things like pacing issues, but overall, I think it's one of the best Star Wars stories that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Even with the Inquisitors getting punked repeatedly. Darth Vader turning up at the end was... I knew he was there because he was in the trailer.
Yeah. Luckily, I'd not seen that trailer.
Alright.
Because
I
was
saw-
the American trailer, wasn't it? Like the.
Oh no, the American trailer apparently was worse. There was one that was just playing on YouTube that has Darth Vader and then him doing the dual-sided lightsaber. And like, oh, well, I know they're both in the game now, cheers. But Darth Vader turning up at the end was just it made your hair stand on end because it's like, oh.
Oh, yeah, the way he appears, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh no, oh.
Like the is it the second sister? She's like
Yeah.
snaps like she's just held in place,
Oh, right.
and then you just hear, and he waddles on, and then he's like, that doesn't look good. It isn't. And then there's a bit, and I don't know if you laughed as much as I did, but when I can't remember what her name is, the elder Jedi.
Serious?
Syria.
Yeah, Sarah like jumps to swing, and Darth Vader just goes, whoop, that sends her flying.
I laughed and then I went, oh god, no, I'm gonna fight him now. Oh!
I just like broke down laughing. Punk man's Darth Vader, and he was just like, yeah, I would definitely be a Sith.
Yeah, it was because after that bit, it cut, and you're like, oh wait, hold on, this is gameplay now. Oh,
Yeah, when you're running away from him, and he started teleporting.
Well, it starts, and it was like, for me, I don't know what it did for you. It started, and it must have glitched, and it was just me facing him. I had my lightsaber out. Yeah, this lightsaber out. He was like, yeah.
Yeah, he waits for you to strike him or something, and then he like holds you in place, and you have to like drag down the thing to hit him.
because I'd been playing defensively the entire game, I just went, I'm walking slowly back, and I'm waiting for you to come to me. So for about 5 minutes,
Yeah, just
me and Darth Vader just staring at each other down, going,
staring back at Darth Vader, and it's like, I have sunglasses on, I can literally win. But I love some of the cinematography in it, especially the bit where you run away from him and get into the elevator, and the camera like swings around, and he looks up, and Vader's just there, and he's like, "Oh, you can teleport now, Vader! Come on!"
yeah, as when that happened, I just like kind of went, and I was pressing the button, thinking this will make it go faster during a cutscene.
You go down like 10 floors, and he goes, "I think we lost him." He's like, yeah.
Yeah, totally. And then he's like, well, I think we've lost him. Door opens.
Oh, right, you're teleporting again.
I better run away.
But it's the bit where Sierra then goes, "I'll force crush it," and Vader's just like, "Why are you laughing?" You're standing over the
It was
ring
actually
carpet.
Darth Vader. I can't remember his name.
Earl Jones.
Yes, him.
I don't know. I might be. It sounded very much like him, and I feel like he redeemed himself from these Rogue One appearance. Because he wasn't bad in Rogue One, but he was a bit, nah.
Yeah, weird.
I don't know, I quite liked him in Rogue One. Like that scene where he's just
That joke.
lecturing.
Oh no, yeah, no, sorry. At the end, yeah, no, but the bit where it was Mustafa and when Krennic goes and whines to him,
Yeah.
and he like makes the dad joke with the spicy pinch.
Yeah. Do you know what? I entirely forgot that bit existed.
I know.
It's alright. It's much like I forgot that there was another Yoda on the Jedi High Council.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Somebody commented, they pointed out, I'm like, oh, I have completely erased that from my memory. That.
And it was a woman.
Yeah.
Lady Yoda.
So my theory of there ever being one at a time was completely defunct. But, like I say, best girl in Jedi Fallen Order as well, Merrin.
She's a bit weird.
I love her.
Is she the tattooed face one?
Yeah,
the Night Sister.
She's a Night
Yeah.
Sister.
The last Night Sister, apparently.
Oh.
Who I just got, like, I don't know whether it was intentional, but I just got the slight feeling that she was slightly autistic in the way that she was. Like, not like as a bad thing, but like, obviously if you're the last on your own, you're going to be a bit autistic about some stuff.
You're going to have a bit of trauma, yeah. Apparently, one of the dialogue, she actually makes reference to her childhood friend that they were meant to grow up and be partners together, and they're both Night Sisters. So it implies that she's a lesbian, which, to be honest, my heart broke a little bit because I'm there going, "Go on, Cal, do it.
So where is this one set?
5 years after the fall of the Republic, like Order 66.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
So literally, Order 66 got carried out. They're currently in the process of transforming into the Galactic Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Vader's pretty much spent the 5 years training the Inquisitors or hunting down people to become Inquisitors, and the Inquisitors are now being set out to hunt down remaining Jedi. And Cal has been hiding for the past 5 years on that scrapping planet.
Baraka, I think it is.
Baraka, where they're pretty much demolishing the old Republic fleet.
Yeah.
I found out the other day from one or two things that battle droids were designed en masse to be useless. Like, quite literally, they were designed...
What, the Roger Rogers?
Yeah, just to be... We have so many of them that it doesn't matter what they do, we just throw them at the enemy.
Not a bad plan.
The battle tanks, you know, the big floaty tanks,
Yeah.
literally they had to have a living person on the other end of the line going, "Shoot it. Are you sure? Yes, shoot the damn thing."
Oh, I love the Roger Rogers.
Yeah, they're brilliant, but
They're
they're
very sassy.
Yeah.
well, that's Merrin. I think she's just Sasquatch. Literally, it's like, we've got a holocron with all the Force-sensitive children on it. Are you an idiot? Look, either you're going to gather them all up in one place so the Empire can find them, or the Empire are going to get that holocron and hunt them all down. And quite literally at the end, Cal just sort of goes, "Damn it, she was right."
You were salty about that, weren't you? Like, the entire game is just sort of like...
I was a little bit sort of like, afterwards I was like, it makes sense, but I was just sat there and I was like... Okay.
To be honest, when you play the entire game through and it's like, oh, well, I've spent like 30 hours to find this holocron, which gets me because quite literally anybody with enough force power could have probably got that. I don't think they needed the key for it. And to be honest, when you get the key, it like goes. You know when Rey touched that mirror, and it had all the reflections. It's another one of them essentially, and he touches it. He steps into this like archive, and it starts giving the narration on the builders, the people that made the temple that you're in, and the other things. And it talks about them for about 2 minutes, then nothing else. I'm like, oh, I actually wanted a little bit of depth on them. I think you could have run with that for about 10 minutes, but nope. Straight into the nightmares.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and you go through the nightmares and it goes through all
really
that
well done.
sequence.
Really well done. Like the camera angles and everything, really, really well done.
Oh, yeah, the sequence was good. I enjoyed it. I took a couple of screenshots of it using the new photo mode.
Somebody told me that apparently Starkiller Base appears in it, and I'm like, where? The only thing I can think of is, you know, that Jedi planet that has a shrine on it. You know, there's like that massive chasm.
Yeah.
All I can think is that's it, but at the same...
I mean, I think there was a few, I don't know whether it was ever confirmed that Starkiller Base is meant to be Ilum.
Alright, is that the one that I'm thinking of? Or...
Possibly, because Ilum obviously is where all the kyber crystals are. And that's what was powering, I think, the Death Star, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, they were collecting them from all around the galaxy though, weren't they?
Yeah.
But
the main place that the that the Jedi harvested from was Ilum.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably the only thing I can think of. But...
Bizarre.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Starkiller Base was in production for decades.
Mm.
And then they decided, oh yeah, we've got this thing that we're building that destroyed entire star systems, let's build a Death Star. Which, did you know Genosha, where the Genosians were from, the ones that made the droids?
Yeah.
That entire planet got sterilised by the Empire. So they could build the Death Star in orbit.
Oh, cool.
And then after that, they went, actually, let's move it out into deep space so even less people know about it. But we just killed everything on this planet.
It's fine.
Progress, power progress.
Yeah.
God, as much as I like the idea of like the Sith, they're a bit over the top, aren't they?
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
They're meant to be the worst, though. They're meant to be the bad guys.
All the problems in the universe stem from the Jedi suppressing everything and pretty much going, we know best.
Yeah.
And everything that we don't know isn't worth knowing. The Sith, on the other hand, are like, I'm fucking number one. You cannot tell me otherwise, or I will cut you in half. And it's like, do you want to dial it down? Eat a Snickers.
Have you watched The Mandalorian?
Nah, have you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I know a lot of it's been spoilt for me though.
Baby Yoda.
That's literally the only thing that I've had.
On repeat right now is there going to be that stormtrooper, the scout trooper, just punching Baby Yoda over and over.
No, my heart. No.
I mean, that's the only thing that I know exists in...
And the Mandalorian.
And there's apparently a man walking around in Mandalorian armour.
Apparently there's a Trandoshan in it, with one eye, because there's a Funko Pop for it.
And there's another Iggy.
I think it is Iggy.
Oh.
I think it is actually Iggy.
Who's Iggy?
IG-88, the stick figure bounty hunter robot.
Oh, right, yes.
He's apparently in it. He's the babysitter apparently.
It's on our watch list, and remarkably we haven't watched it yet. But it's just
well, we got watch The Witcher instead.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the UK, so you can't watch it if you're listening Disney.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Disney Plus, promise.
I actually am going to get Disney Plus, but I'm really annoyed that we have to wait for so long for it.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just released that worldwide.
Yeah.
Like, why just areas? Doesn't make sense.
To be honest, I could get Disney Plus now because I can get one of those VPN things, which is just stupid. Why should I go out of my way to do that? Disney, just get your schniz now together.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just get a VPN.
Do it that way.
You can get them pretty cheap now as well.
Yeah, but I feel like they're missing out because obviously there's people pirating Mandalorian now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they'd just done a worldwide release, which I don't understand why they didn't, they could have just had everything.
Yeah, because it's Netflix the same. Netflix do worldwide release of all their stuff, don't they? So everyone has The Witcher.
Yes, but there are a number of things that are on American Netflix which we can't watch.
Yeah.
I think vice versa as well, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume. I hope so. But there's it's just a bit weird, really. I know South Park. If you're in America, you can watch every episode of South Park for free. But because we're in the UK, Adult Swim won't let us.
Oh.
I don't know why.
No.
Weird.
But to sum it up, how many lightsabers out of 10 would you give? Let's go. The Force Awakens.
8.
Huh?
About 7.
I'm floating about 7 as well. Last Jedi.
7.
If I ignore an entire planet sequence,
Was it the casino?
yeah,
Okay.
then it's like about an 8 or a 9. But because of that planet sequence, it's about a 5.
I'm going to go for a 4 because that planet,
Yeah.
Rose, she was a really good actor. It's just some of the scenes were garbage. Like, Hondo's just sacrificed herself. Let's stop Finn sacrificing him. That's not what we do, Finn. That's a naughty boy, Finn. Rise of Skywalker.
10.
About 9.
Duh.
7. It's not a terrible film, but it's not a good film. Too much happened too fast, and they were trying to recover from Last Jedi.
Sadly.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best way that the trilogy could have ended.
No.
And who knows, mate, with the way it's been left open with Rey taking up a new lightsaber, it might carry on.
Hopefully, but it's just...
There's more to come out on Disney Plus, though.
There
more
is.
of the universe, as you say, the trilogy by Rian Johnson.
Which is... Haven't heard anything else about. The 2 guys from Game of Thrones are meant to be doing something as well.
Oh, yes, they are.
But
That's the
after
Obi-Wan.
season 8, I don't really trust them doing their own stuff.
Except the Obi-Wan.
The
That's
Obi-Wan
that going on,
series.
isn't it? With the
Oh, is it a series now, is it?
I
Yeah.
think it's a TV series, yeah.
With
Mr.
Ewan
McGregor.
McGregor as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, actually.
There's meant to be... I think it was announced the other day that someone else is in it, like someone famous-ish from Star Wars, but I can't remember who. I'm sure there's like an... It's not just
Billy
like
Ray
Obi-Wan.
Williams. Is it Billy Ray Williams? Am I getting his name wrong?
I can't remember. He's Lando Calrissian, sadly.
Oh,
So-
He'll always just be Lando.
See, I know who you meant, so
Yeah.
maybe.
This is where Donald Glover turns up and like, hey, I'm Lando Calrissian. You look far too young. Oh, actually, no, he wouldn't, would he? Because it's set back.
It's set way, way back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he
set
might be
way
right.
back.
Yeah.
The only thing that I found like really funny about Donald Glover playing that is I watched Community.
Yeah, I did as well.
So it's the fact that he loved Lando Calrissian but couldn't speak to Lando Calrissian. Now he's Lando Calrissian. It just I loved it.
It's come full circle. And with that, thank you for joining us for our me shitting on Star Wars. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.